Hey guys, and welcome to Krunker Map Making Tips and Tricks, episode 9. In this episode, we're going to be going over how to make this fabric effect. First of all, let's go into a tester and see how it looks. So as you can see guys, it's a pretty cool effect. It looks like curtains swaying in the wind in this situation, and just in general, looks quite a bit like fabric. So, how do we achieve this? This is achieved by taking a liquid and then lowering the depth on the X and Z values by a huge amount, down to almost the bare minimum, and then making the wave speed very low and rotating it to be on this angle, like so. So, let's do this from start to finish. First of all, let's make a safe area for us to stand, obviously, and make a quick wall as which to put our curtains, in this case, against. Cool, so now we have our wall, it's time to really get to business. So what you're going to want to do is over under the Basics tab, you're going to want to make a liquid. So this will spawn in on this angle, and this is obviously not what we want. But the first thing we're going to do is get it swaying in the way we like it. So over here under Style and Object Config, you're going to want to take that wave speed way down. I usually like to have mine at about 3. And then wave height, you're also going to want to turn down to very low. 0.2 is probably a pretty good place to be. And then the depth you want to change to be the bare minimum on the X usually. And then I like to have the Z pretty low as well. And then just mess with the wave height, get it to what you want it to be. And once you've got it where you like it, just leave it alone. The next step is to rotate this. What I like to do is get it near a wall, which is a nice 90-degree angle, so I can make sure it's lined up nicely. Then click 2 to switch to the rotate tool, and just rotate it 90 degrees so it's lined up nicely. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to be close. There we go. Now that this is rotated correctly, we can move it about and line it up for where we want it to be. In this case, it's curtains, so we're just going to line it up like this, and then move it into place. Now, obviously, right now, it's sort of hard to see what's going on, so we're going to change this to the default texture, and then white, and it looks pretty much like a curtain. Now, right now, we don't have too much sway going on, so obviously we can go down to the wave speed and wave height, and we can just adjust that to our liking. That's looking a lot better, and if you really want to, you can adjust the depth and stuff more to get a more interesting sway. Let's duplicate this across to the other side, and add a little rail at the top. Cool. Now we've got our rail, this is starting to look like what we want it to be. Let's give it a test. So as you can see, we've got a nice little curtain set here, and obviously this is not the only use for this fabric technique. It is also used in some maps as like a tarpaulin, in particular in the background of the new kanji map. Anyways guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.